Hi everyone, I'm going to be talking to you today about this little sucker, the 1B5, the 1B8, the student exercise book, why it's so important that students are working in those for their day-to-day work, and why it's important that you mark them. Okay, so why is it important that we have students working in their exercise books just for their day-to-day things? Firstly, reason number one, literacy. Literacy is about habits, right? So if you are running around the room with your trusty red pen, you can nip bad habits in the bud. Second reason is engagement. Let's face it, we all struggle with engagement these days. So if students know that you are coming around the room and looking at their work as they work, they are going to be far more likely to be concentrating on their mechanics, on the quality of their answers, on their presentation, and they are far more likely to finish it, be inclined to finish it, because they know you're going to look at it. Okay, the third reason I think it's important that students work in their exercise books is that one-on-one teaching. If you are looking at their work in class, then you are having that conversation. Oh, hey, let me just show you how to use those apostrophes again, that kind of thing. The other thing is you can write notes in students' workbooks when you're marking them and encourage them to write back to you, write a little note back to you maybe, and you can have this little conversation going on. It's really cool. Okay, the next reason is that you get to know the students far better. You get to know them academically, of course, and you also get to know them personally because you have that one-on-one going with them, and you see what they're writing about for things like their little day-to-day, their daily dash, for example, their little starter where they're writing as fast as they can. That's what I do, and I learn a lot about my students through those starters. The final reason is that it shows that you care. It shows that, no, this work is important, and it shows that you care about the student. So I really want to see how you're going. Okay, so that's 5 good reasons. So what are you looking for when you mark students' books? You are looking for presentation, mechanics, and thinking. So yes, PMT, should be able to remember that. Presentation is important because it helps show students that we are professional in class. Raise that bar. So PMT, presentation, mechanics, thinking. So that's the quality of their answers, the thinking. Logistics, how are we going to manage this marking? First of all, have a list to mark by modelling what a good book looks like. So I show students at the beginning of a year what I expect. So the date in full on the left, underline, red pen and a ruler. Headings, centered, underline, red pen and a ruler. And they actually have a little thing that they stick in their books at the beginning of the year. I also model it on the board. Whenever I'm writing on the board, I have the date and I have my heading, and they are underlined with the red pen and not a ruler, but I do my best. Okay, so modelling is important. Next thing, keep the books in class so that they are nice and safe. It shows that they are taonga, they are important. I've mentioned already marking in class, running around and mark in class, so you get most of it done then. I know it's tempting to sit at your computer and bang some stuff out when you've got the students busy working, but it's so much better for everything, for that engagement, that literacy, everything, and catching up on your marking if you are doing it in class as they work. The next thing is you can use little pre-formatted tables, so or smiley faces, so you can just tick your PMT, presentation, mechanics, thinking, and have a little smiley face gradient or something like that, so it makes it a bit easier, and stick them in the books and students know where they're at. My final tip, and it's my favourite, is you can sticker ahead. So if you know a student's doing really well, you can flick 6 pages ahead, right? So when you're marking their books, it flicks 6 pages ahead, put a sticker in there, and the students know that when they reach the sticker, they must hand in their book for marking. I didn't invent this, I don't know where I heard it though. If I have a student that I think I need to see pretty soon. I'll just put their sticker a couple of pages ahead. So what happens is that you only have, say, 3 or 4 books from each class that you need to mark that day. So it makes it far more manageable and it's kind of fun. All right, so hopefully that helps. Give it a shot and good luck.